Hello and welcome back. Today we are going to talk about accommodation. This is mainly for the students who are not opting the halls, that is university accommodation. This will mainly help them look for an accommodation. This is going to be in two steps. Step one will be when you look for a temporary arrangement, that is a place to stay in Dundee after you arrive. This can be a hotel, this can be a student accommodation, this can be an Airbnb or other bed and breakfast. So I'm also going to give you some links below that will help you go through the website of these places that you can book. But here we're going to discuss some of them. Now, when you are looking for a temporary accommodation and you are alone, you can go for the options like travel lodge. You can go for an option like that of a student accommodations. Some things that you should look at, are there en-suite washrooms, or the washrooms are shared. You see what you want and accordingly decide whether you want to go for that room or not. Then is there a kitchen, shared kitchen, or no kitchen at all? Will they be serving you food, or you'll have to arrange it from outside? So there are all type of accommodations available for students. Some of them do not serve food inside the premises, neither they allow you to cook. So you're dependent on food from outside the accommodations, from the market, from the restaurants, for the entire time when you're looking for your own house. That's a little difficult and obviously expensive. So if you and are willing to spend that amount of money on your food, then you should go for this kind of an accommodation. If not, then check there's a kitchen, check are you allowed to make food, check do they serve food inside or not, and then take your decision. Your second option is bed and breakfast, things like Airbnb. In Airbnb also there are two different kind of options. One is where you get the entire house for yourself, and the other one is where you get a shared accommodation. So if you're with your family and you want some privacy, you want to cook for yourself, then you should go for Airbnb. That is, you will have whole house to yourself. Section. Here you also have some basic utensils in the kitchen, and toiletries are also taken care of. So when you land, your basic things are in place, so it gets a little easier. If you're coming alone, then one option is, if you're coming through consultant, ask them to connect with other kids who are coming. Or if there's a university group, you can connect with other kids who are coming from the same city or India itself or your own country, and you can book Airbnbs together. This again will be lighter on your pocket. Or else there's an option wherein you just take one room. Sometimes owner themselves are living in their house and they put one room as an let thing. In such cases, they also sometimes provide you breakfast. So that's a good option if you're traveling alone. You can look for something like that as well. The accommodation cost per night will be starting from somewhere around 30 to 35 pounds a night, and then depending on the kind of accommodation you choose, it goes upwards. So that's the basic you will have to spend per night, 35 pounds. Again, what I told you is an approximate cost. It differs from season to season. It differs from type of accommodation you choose. I've given you an approximate idea so that you can budget your stay. For how long you should book your accommodation? Now this is a very important question. How long? So in my case, I pre-booked it for 15 days, but time when I came in was December. I had no idea that everything shuts down, including letting agent. I thought university will be closed. Royal Mail was closed, but I did not know that literally everything shuts down here during the Christmas. So after 25th till the time around 5th 6th January, the Monday of that week, everything is closed. So you cannot see a house, you cannot finalize anything. They all go on a holiday, Christmas holiday. And then I was on a verge of ending my booking. I mean, like, my booking was like I just had 3-4 days in my hand and no house, so I had to extend it. Now I did not know how long will it take, so I extended it for another 15 days. But thankfully I got house before that, like around 10 more days after everything was done. I had to, in the process, I had to pay 5 days extra to Airbnb, and my rental also started a little early here. If you want to save on that money, here's a trick. If you look at Airbnb and you're booking an Airbnb, there is an option of refundable booking. You could get the refund around 48 hours or 24 hours before the booking date. You can get the entire amount refunded. So you can book in parts. You can book for 10-15 days at one place and remaining at other place. And if you think everything is sorted, you're getting your accommodation, you can cancel that booking. If not, you can use it. So that ways it's going to be little inconvenient in terms of picking up your stuff and changing places, but this can actually save you money. Last tip: if you end up in an accommodation where there is no breakfast, there is little next to the university where they have an amazing bakery and quite affordable. So you get some veg and some non-veg options there in the morning, and some sweet options as well. So you can grab your bakery from there early in the morning and have breakfast. This is pretty common. I'm going to talk about more options to shop here, things where you can do, places where you can do your breakfast, places from where you can shop, but that is going to be in coming videos. For now, let's do with this trick, and next part, wait for my video where I'm going to talk about how to find a house in Dundee.